4 weeks into the tournament, the UAAP Season 81 continues to serve top-notch, intense collegiate volleyball action as it approaches the end of first round. Last week was highlighted by 2 5-setter games and 2 straight-set victories between the tournament's heavy title favorites, both instances going down the wire as the teams tried to collect as many wins as possible heading into the second round. With 3 more playdates left before the tournament took a break, expect teams to go all out in their remaining assignments as the race to the Final Four gets tighter than ever. The only downside, though, is the number of players who were admitted to injury bay. Prior to the premature exit of news Joyme Cagande and UST's Milena Alessandrini, both with injured knee, Desiree Cheng of Salle missed her squad's recent outing against us. She was advised to rest her shoulder, while UAAP's Altomea was stretched out after spraining her ankle in mid-match of their clash Ateneo, though she was able to return on court to help her squad on a losing effort. Without further ado, here is the week number 4 Power Rankings. 1. De La Salle University, 4-2. The 3-time defending champions DLSU Lady Spikers regained hold of the lead after improving their card to 4-2, with their 2 games ending on different notes. By virtue of points, Ramal to Jesus and his ward stayed on top as they amassed 13 points, 2 points ahead the second in the standings. The green and white's chink in the armor was exposed when it went down in straight sets against UST, which also marked their first back-to-back loss in the eliminations in 11 years. The girls from Taft then arrested the 2-game skid after sweeping UE, where Tintiamson played as a starter in lieu of Cheng. The Lady Spikers are currently the second-best serving and setting team, while they rank 3rd in reception and digging. While their attacking dipped to 5th, their blocking saw improvement as they rose to No. 5 in the said department. 2. Ateneo de Manila University, 4-1. After their opening day loss, the Ateneo Lady Eagles have surged to a 4-game winning streak for a second-best 4-1 tally with 11 points. The Oliver Almadro-mentored squad's recent straight-set victory against UAAP further proved that they are back on their lethal form. The Lady Eagles are still deadly at the end, ranking 2nd at the spiking and blocking department as they parade the tournament's second-best spiker in Kat Tolentino and best blocker in Maddie Matiag. Their performance at the floor remained subpar, though, as they dwell at the bottom half of the reception, digging and setting charts. 3. University of Stowe. Thomas, 4-2. Despite losing Alessandrini to a knee injury, the UST Golden Tigresses remained formidable with their rookie veteran duo Alor and Cici Rondino leading the way as they scored 2 consecutive wins. Now touting with a 4-2 slate with 11 points, the Golden Tigresses stunned the reigning titleist DLSU in straight sets sans Alessandrini before turning back new in 4. The Hispana squad's offense was still its best weapon as it topped the spiking department with 29.84% success rate, all thanks to Lore and Rondina, who presently occupy the 1st and 3rd spot in the individual spiking charts, while ranking 2nd and 1st in the scoring department, respectively. 4. Far Eastern University, 4-2. The Fulady Tamaros have had a rigid week as their 2 recent assignments both went all the way to 5 sets. But their championship experience from last year came into play to win those 2 and improve their record to 4-2 with 11 points. Still the bread and butter for the squad, the George Pascua-backed team topped the serving charts for 2 consecutive weeks in a row, registering a total of 62 aces for 2.30 average by set. Meanwhile, the Moretas rookie Licha Eben continued her stellar performance, charting 3rd in scoring and 6th both in spiking and serving. 5. University of the Philippines, 3-2. The UAAP Lady Maroons lost their lone match of the week. Coined as the Battle of Katipunan, the Lady Maroons succumbed to Ateneo in 3 sets to absorb a 3-2 card with 7 points and bolt out of the top 4 of the team standings as they placed 5th. Just like last week, Coach Godfrey Akumu and his Spikers were still the best performing team in terms of digging and setting, posting tournament best 18.38 average digs per set and 8.43 excellent sets per frame. 6. Adamson University, 1-4. Things were looking pretty good for the Adamson Lady Falcons. Following their first win against new post-Air Pata era, the San Marcelino Spikers put up resistance versus FU before surrendering in their 5-set affair for a 1-4 record with 5 points. The Lady Falcons have amassed 46 kill blocks so far to retain their seat at the top of the blocking department with 2.30 average blocks per set. Offense and services, meanwhile, remained a problem as they placed 7th and 8th in the said departments. 7. University of the East, 1-5. If their two recent matches were any indication, the UE Lady Warriors have what it takes to snare a Final Four berth, if only their lack of composure won't come into play. The Ray Carl Demaculangan squad put a valiant stand against last year's finalists FU and DLSU before finally bowing for a 1-5 card on a 3-game losing skid. Despite this, the Catharado-led Lady Warriors were the best receivers and third best setters by far, tallying 40.70 efficiency in receiving and 6.78 excellent sets every frame. 8. National University, 1-4. Sitting at the cellar with 1-4 card and 3 points are the new Lady Bulldogs, who have yet to follow their first victory against UE with another win as they fell to Austin for the last time out for their third consecutive losses. Aside from blocking and serving, where they both ranked third, the Lady Bulldogs weren't performing well in the other categories, especially in the setting and digging where they placed 8.